Do you want that discipline? Is that what you're looking for? I'm gonna tell you about it in this video. I'm gonna tell you about discipline. It's funny because you really hear people say a lot that they want discipline, but then they don't put in the actions to actually get discipline, which you need discipline in order to put the actions for the discipline. So you're stuck in this circle. You're stuck in this conundrum of not knowing whether you need discipline or not. But before we get started with that, click that subscribe button below. Subscribe to the Winners Win channel. I'm gonna teach you about some discipline today, right? Because I know you. I know you because you're me. You're me looking for that secret formula, looking for that Krabby Patty formula. You're just like Plankton. Plankton was always looking for the Krabby Patty formula. What was going to take him over the edge? What was going to take him to have that top tier restaurant to finally beat out the Krabby Patty or be able to reinvent it? And then he ended up getting it in in the movie, right? With the chum bucket. The chum bucket was honest, ready to do that. But what is that secret formula? You know, it's actually funny before I even get into that though, right? They saying, and I want you guys to listen to this, your theory on this, that the Krabby Patty secret formula is actually crab meat because it's a crab cage that the restaurant's serving their burgers out of, and he's the only crab in the show. Just something to think about, right? But no, there's not no secret Krabby Patty formula, right? And if there is a secret formula, I'm going to tell you what it is right now. And it's the same thing I say about every single thing because it's different for every single person. It's just find out what works for you. The same thing that works for my routine is not going to work for your routine because we have different responsibilities. We have different things that we do. My schedule is not the same as your schedule. My schedule, I know I'm working 10 to 6, 10 to 7 some days, every single day, getting that 30-minute break in between, if even that. On my off days, I know I'm still involved in my job. Sundays, there's off days are different. Our schedules are just too different. You may work a 9 to 5. You may work overnight. You have to figure out what works for you. Now, there is a basis to it, right? You still want to get, time for you to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, if that's what you want to do, right? Your 3 meals a day. Or if you want to work out, which that should be a non-negotiable anyway, or you want to get your sleep, 8 hours is optimal. I have a friend of mine who all he does is teach people about maximizing their sleep to help you perform better in anything because it actually increases your testosterone levels, which is another topic itself. You got to find out what works for you. Because for me, it took the absolute longest to find the perfect routine. And I still didn't master this routine yet. It's crazy. I still have not mastered the routine yet. And I see different studies too. One study says, do the easiest thing first to get momentum going. And then I'm laying down watching TikTok, Instagram, because my Instagram and TikTok's filled with these podcasts and people giving their best advice on them. And they were talking about the idea that you want to do the hardest thing first. Because if you do the hardest thing first, it does something to you neurologically and gets you going pretty much for the day. It releases that dopamine in your brain, makes you happy. Which kind of goes hand in hand with what I was saying, right? Motivation comes after you do things. Motivation isn't before. I'm the greatest motivational speaker ever because I'm disciplined. I do what I do first. I make these videos first, and then afterwards, after I made that first video, first piece of content, I'm ready to make content for the week now. I'm ready to finish up the week. I might as well, right? I already started, right? I'm excited. But it took me forever to find a perfect routine, like I said, and it's still not mastered because I thought I'd never get it right. And to be honest with you, it's never going to be perfect. You're always going to have to adjust because that's life. That's the only thing constant in life. The only thing constant in life is change. That's the only thing that's constant in life. You're going to continue things are going to change. You're going to get married. You're going to have a kid. You're going to get a new job. You're going to start a new business. Your business is going to blow up. I'm speaking all this stuff into this air for you. Speaking all this positivity into the air for you. So now you can get these affirmations and go grab them, go take them. But it's always going to change. So it's going to be impossible for you to get it quote unquote right or quote unquote perfect, because things are going to change as your life changes, as your life continues to grow, as you continue to blossom in life and become that person you're supposed to be, the greatest version of yourself, that 2.0 version of yourself. As you continue to do that stuff, things are going to change your life. So your routine has to change to adjust to these things. Before I used to work 9 to 5. Now it's 10 to 7, 10 to 6. Before I used to work 11 to 6, 11 to 5. Short days. Now I got to work, I work longer days. Life is going to constantly change. Hourly to salary. You're going to continue to grow. Bigger commission checks. Different ways to get paid. You have to adjust. It's about adaptation. That's all life is. It's about your ability to adapt in the midst of chaos, in the midst of things happening. That's why I never thought I'd get it right. Like I said, I still don't get it right, but I'm closer than before. And I found the perfect routine for me, and I'm going to tell you what it is. And the thing is this, it's not going to be the perfect routine for you. That's what I'm saying though. But my routine right now, my good routine for myself is I wake up at 7 a.m. And as I'm awake at 7 a.m., boom, I throw a motivational video on. Okay, have that on in the background. After I get that motivational video going in the background, okay, now after the motivational video is done, I wake up. I'm up now. I play a game of chess on my phone. Get my mind thinking, right? The easy things I can still lay down and do. I practice my Spanish. I'm a Puerto Rican that is not fluent in Spanish. This is crazy. I wish my mom taught me it. But things happen for a reason. Now I get to teach myself that. That's discipline right there. So teach myself Spanish. Do a lesson, Duolingo. Me hablo español. You feel me? Yo hablo. I speak Spanish, but I'm working on that. Then after that, I get up, I read chapter from the Bible. Always got my Bible right here waiting for me. Read a chapter of the Bible. Study the dictionary. I write one word in the dictionary, rewrite the word in the dictionary, or I take about 5 minutes doing that. 5 minutes studying a book that I already read, going back and taking notes. I read my first 15 minutes of the day. Then I do my first sets of push-ups. So I knock out about 150 in the morning, do my core about the 150 to 200 in the morning, drink a cup of water, probably get a piece of fruit, 2 cups of fruit. So a banana or maybe 2 cups of watermelon or whatever's going on. Stretching definitely so I don't get sore, open up those hips and stuff. Got a physique to uphold. After that, trying to think what else I get done. Send out my gratitude messages, text messages. Rise and grind. Let's go. Ask my wife if she needs anything. Send it to my team. Hey, y'all ready? Let's get it. Time to make this money. These are the goals for the day. Let me know if you need anything. You need anything. Servitude attitude for the ones that work for me. Hey, you need anything today? Let me know. Then after all that stuff, after I get all that thing's done, that's a lot done in the morning though. I get up, get ready for work. At work, when I'm at work, I'm at work. Wherever I'm doing that thing to the fullest. So when I'm at work, I'm at work. But then on my lunch break, read another 15 minutes. Throughout the day too, start working on my second book, start working on my newsletter. Then I get home, read my last 15 minutes. Probably got to do it in the car before I come in. So that way, because that's the only way I know I'm going to get it done for certain. Come home, knock out my last bit of push-ups. But other than that, I don't really got much more to do at home. I post my content throughout the day from 8 to 10, 12 to 2, or 5 to 8. I post my content. Get that stuff knocked out the way. I do all this stuff every single day. And then on my off days, I post all my content for the week. So that's why you see me wearing a lot of the same clothes. You're probably like, hey, this dude don't ever change. Nah, I knock out a lot of my content in one day. I knock out, so I know I'm off Sundays and Wednesdays usually. So Sunday I'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday content. On Wednesday I'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday content. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, that's the content I do every single day. So yeah, that's pretty much me. That's what I do. That's my life right there. So That's my perfect routine for me. And even then, like I said, I miss some days, I miss some things to get done, but you're only going to figure it out by testing it. Test, test, test. Marketers talk about this all the time. And I guarantee a good friend of mine, Haley Gray, she will agree with me when I say this. Test. Test everything that you can. Test, 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 test. That's the only way you're going to be able to get good at it. So that's what I did. I kept testing to see which times I feel like doing what things. And I said, now I got to get my routine for my days off, because I might sit here and watch anime all day, or I might sit back, watch Game of Thrones, relax all day, and then go play some basketball, which I play basketball on my off days a lot. So that's really all I have for you guys, man, today, right? Test and figure out what your perfect routine is. Keep killing the day. Winners win, losers lose, and you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.